Okay, viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here, and as you can see, I'm about to show off another PlayStation game. That's why I have a PlayStation memory card and a PlayStation disc and the PS2. The reason for today's Let's Show Off is because I've mentioned this game before, and I found myself thinking, you know what? I do need to do a Let's Show Off for this game, even though at first when I decided about it, I was like, yeah, but the first part of the game is really boring, so I don't know if I really could. And then I decided ultimately, I was like, well, no, I'm actually kind of wrong. There's no reason why I shouldn't. So let's go ahead and do it. As always, for the Sony PlayStation. Sony Computer Entertainment America presents Square Enix, or Enix, I'm not sure. Tri-Ace, I'm not sure what that is. Lynx. Okay. Enix presents. Yeah, it's not Square Enix, it's Enix. Okay, my bad. Tri-Ace creation. CG animation by Lynx. Computer generated? Yeah. Character design by Minato Kyo. I think that's how you pronounce that. Forgive me if I'm wrong. That looks cool. Whatever the hell it is. Almost looks like a Death Star in a way. Misaki Norimoto. Program and story by Yoshihiro Gotana. Death, I think that's exactly. We already read that guy's name, I'm not going to read him again. Art management by Yusaki Yanaki and Mario Kimura. I think that's how you pronounce that, sorry if I'm wrong. Hatsushuiri, I don't even recognize that name. Motoi Sakuraba. I should stop pronouncing these names. Like, if the person were to watch it, they'd be like, why the fuck you mispronounced my name? Oh, God. Star Ocean, the second story. Now, if you're asking yourself, what Star Ocean, the second story is, was there like a sequel or something like, is this a sequel to something? Technically, no. It's kind of like the Final Fantasy series where Star Ocean has many games that have come out with its title, but none of them really like follow the previous story in any way, as far as I can tell from what I've seen of them. And this game is very interesting because it offered a pretty much new type of battle mode that you've never seen before. So I'm just going to hit new game just to get it started. I don't have surround sound. That's kind of interesting that it has that though. Stereo, this setting is for those who have 2 speakers. You have 2 speakers, surround setting is recommended. Although you have only 1 speaker, connecting with both red and white stereo cables, you can select this. And then, I don't know how to say this, monorail. This setting is for those who have only 1 speaker. If you have 1 speaker, select this setting. Well, most TVs now come with 2, so I'm going to say stereo. Vibration, in most cases I would have it off. Oh my gosh, especially since that feels weird. So I'm going to definitely have it off, but if you have it on, it's like controller. The assist setting turns on the vibration function of the controller that has a vibration function. When on is selected, the unit will vibrate during certain game events, like getting hit and so on. I'm going to turn it off. And you have 2 characters to choose from. You have, I think it's pronounced Claude Kinney, or Cloud Kinney, son of Earth Federation Army hero Ronixus J. Kinney. Cloud has his doubts, but he still attends the Federation Academy. A typical 19-year-old, his major for now is basic combat arts. And then you have Rena Lanford. Creative and a dreamer, Rena is a happy-go-lucky 17-year-old girl. She excels at the physical arts and has a mysterious healing power. She lives in Arlia in the southern regions of planet Expel. Now, for the sake of this show-off, I'm going to choose Cloud's, or Kinney. Actually, he goes by Cloud through the entire game. I'm going to just call him Cloud. I'm going to do his path, even though his path differs slightly than Rena's here. For example, if you play as Rena, the game plays out slightly different, where you take a separate path with her at one point and leave Cloud by himself. And I think if you play as Cloud, the same thing happens, but it's different because you played through Cloud's version as well. But that's kind of spoilerific, so let's not do that. Sure, we'll leave his name the way it is. Okay, select combat mode, standard. Targeting is manual, camera work is standard, free movement, square and directional buttons. Standard combat mode, recommended for players new to RPGs or players with little action game experience. Semi-active, leader-based. Free moment, square plus directional buttons, combat mode for more action. Recommended for players who take more free movement initiative. And lastly, full active, which is targeting auto. Camera work is leader-based, and free movement is automatic at all times. Mode for full use of free movement, no targeting control. Check screen for square button functions. When I played, I did standard. Yeah, you can change mode in detail later, so I'm going to just keep it as standard for now.
Only the vast reaches of outer space can hold the myriad dreams of 10 billion people and still show them its infinite possibilities. Countless dreams expand through the vastness of space. But of course, some of them are nightmares.
Sorry, there is no subtitles for this, by the way.
Soon after their first contact in Gamma Sector, the intelligent life forms on the planet Rizonia began a confrontation with the Earth Federation. The flames of war erupted in a violent maelstrom. In the space year 342, aboard the battleship Karnas, he led our forces to victory in battle against Rizonia and received the Medal of Valor. In the space year 345, he solved the mystery of the virus outbreak on the undeveloped frontier planet Roke. He then thwarted the treacherous plot hatched in the aftermath of Rizonia by G. Revors, leader of the planet Farget. In recognition of his meritorious service, he was promoted to Admiral at the unprecedented young age of 38. He was my father, and no one respected him more than me. I also knew that he held a fine position as an officer in the Earth Federation. Yet, I am my own person. I will not be merely the puppet son of Admiral Ronicus J. Kenny, hero of the Earth Federation. And now, I am here.
I'll be honest, I forgot this game even had voice acting. Well, Any results different from the pre-landing survey? No, there continues to be no apparent response at any frequency. The field itself seems similar to magnetic injury, but its characteristics are still unclear. Does this mean that it is absorbing the waves generated by the sensor? Try spectral analysis of magnetic waves emitted by the field. Cloud, you've made it to Ensign. If there's any reason to defend yourself, use this. Deadly weapon phase gun armed and ready. What's wrong? Nervous? No, that's not it. Haha, Cloud, you're an Ensign now. You don't need to be bolder than that. Well, that's not really it. Listen, this phase gun will shoot when you press the L1 button during a battle. If a battle starts, use it, okay? Commodore, it's no use. Nothing in the database matches it. Nothing, eh? I'm not even really trying with voice acting too much, just if you're realizing this now. Alright, then we'll just have to get closer. Yeah, that sounds like the greatest idea in the world. It seems to have some weird feel, so let's walk towards it. I love stuff like that in video games. Who would build such a thing and why? What is going on? I guess we'll just have to look around the dome's entrance. Good idea. Everyone case the area. Safety is the first priority. Be careful. Yeah, I finally got control of myself. Ensign Kinney, why such a huge dome? Can we open it? There is a run button. Yeah, it's circle. There's something sparkling there, but we'll check it out there in a second. Might there be some way to open the door? Check out this area. There must be a switch or sensor somewhere. What about this? Dad! I mean, Commodore! What is it, Cloud? There's something here. It appears to be some kind of control device. It may have something to do with the door to the dome. Good work, Cloud. How about it? Can you determine what this panel is for? Sometime I may be able to. There, it opened. What does it look like inside? There does not seem to be any kind of sensor at the entrance. We'll just have to explore. Alright then, we'll investigate the interior. We have no idea about what lies ahead. Each member must take all possible precautions. There seems to be nothing out of the ordinary here. This is a save point. You can save your game up to this point on a memory card. These save points are the only places where you can save your game other than the world map. Slot 1. Ba-dum! Alright. Now, real quick, we can look at our strategy. Our strategy right now is attack with all MP, protect friends, conserve killer moves, spread out and attack, stay away from the enemy, and do nothing. I'm going to put it on spread out and attack for right now. Basically, that's if you let the battle play on its own, that's what he'll do. If you don't set this up, a problem that usually ends up happening with your team later on in the game, they will run out towards the enemy and get their ass handed to them, and then you'll be the only one alive because you'll be the one able to control yourself and to run away from the enemy. So it's like, that's what I didn't like about this game. That's the only qualm I had with this game, so to speak. I think that's the right word. Like, the only thing that really bugged me when I played it the first time, I never beat it, by the way. When I first played this game, I never even knew about this strategy function here. And now that I know about it, I'm like slapping myself, because I'm like, really? Come on, how did I not realize this? But you want to make sure you set that up whenever you get the option to later on. You can look at your equipment. Right now, you don't have a weapon. You have the phase gun, but it doesn't actually show up here in your equipment. That's the weird thing. And your items, you have no items either. Now you can look at your speciality though, and you have the phase gun. A laser gun used by the Federal Army destroys objects at the molecular level. R1 button doesn't have a speciality and won't get one until later. You do have some MP, but it's not used at all until way later in the game as well, so that's another cool thing. Do we have any skills right now? Nope, no skills. Okay. What about our status? How we're doing? Favorite food is unknown, but that'll be useful later. I don't think this game has any real cooking that I remember, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it just shows everything you have. Like it has your strength, dexterity, agility, intelligence. I wonder if LUC is like luck. So if that is, damn, that's high. You have your stamina, your guts, your attack, maybe like your action speed, your hit points, and avoidance, I think is AVD. So like your chances of being missing if an enemy attacks you. But there's that. The phase gun will shoot when the L1 button is pressed. We're counting on you to use it if the time comes. By the way, you can't use it on the open screen here. Please stay clear. We still don't know what the device is for. How in heavens does that device function? Cloud, stop being so reckless. Wait till we find out what that device is. It's alright, there's no need to worry. We have no idea what the device is. Stay clear. Cloud, come back now. Do not approach that device yet. Cloud! We'll get nothing done if we keep fretting like this. It's true that dangerous things often look like nothing special. Coordinates 214-368-97781, gate open. Now this is what you have to do, by the way. Hey, what the Because I tried running around that screen for a long time just to see if you could do anything else, and no, you can't. You have to go through this warp. He disappeared. Cloud! Commodore! It's all my fault. Hell yeah, it is. No, not really. Ugh. Uh-huh. That animation. What the? That's it. I was exploring Melosenia, and then I was surrounded by the light and... What is this place? Father! Where's everyone? That's it! My communicator! It's a cell phone. It's no use. I get no response. Aww. Oh darn, it must have been beamed somewhere. There's no point in just sitting here. I have to figure out where I am. Judging by the look of the place, this might be an undeveloped planet. I wonder where the heck I've gotten to. Someone's there. Huh? Look out behind you! What? Eek! I've got to help her. And yes, you really
This is
do.
bad. Burn! Burn!
Now it just takes a couple shots with the phase gun to kill this.
We have a full score with this.
We have a full score with this.
Hey!
Hey, I love that too. The voice acting for the battles are actually pretty neat for this. Whew, I made it just in time. Oh no, now I've done it. I used the phase gun without thinking. Rats, that was careless. I might be busted on the Undeveloped Planet Protection Treaty. But that was the only way to save her. It couldn't be helped. Are you alright? That was a close shave. Now, there's something I want to ask you. Aww. Hey, wait a minute! She's gone. Yeah. If you do try to fight that guy without using the phase gun, which you can do, you actually will most likely die or become very close and just realize that it's impossible not to use the phase gun. So you should just always use the phase gun when you first go into the fight. I'm glad you waited for me. Sorry about running off like that. It's okay. It's just that I was so surprised. It all happened so suddenly. I see. Were you afraid? Well, maybe a little, but I'm really sorry about that, after you had saved me and all. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And you did wait up for me after all. Gosh, I'm forgetting my manners. My name is Rena. Rena Lanford. Me? I'm Cloud. Cloud Kinney. Pleased to meet you. Hee the pleasure is all mine. Mr. Cloud, you were going to say something back then. Oh, that's right. It's nothing really, but... Where are we? Are you a traveler? Yeah, well, something like that. Where do you come from? I'm from Earth. Earth? Earth? I don't know exactly how you say that. Where exactly is that? I guess you wouldn't know, of course. Well, how should I put it? I know. It's a place far away from here. I think it's really far away. A faraway place? Me, I've never left the continent. Wow! Do you mean somewhere on the other side of the continent of L? Well, I guess so. That's quite a trip. Mr. Cloud, across the bridge here is Arlia. So this is the village where you live. But is it okay for me to barge in like this without notice? Don't worry about it. I want to thank you informally for saving me. You needn't bother with that. I really didn't do anything. Teehee. Anyway, don't worry about it. We can't do much entertaining anyway. This is like what sold me on the game right here, because I love cutesy stuff like this, I won't lie. Welcome to Arlia. I haven't smelled such clean air in a long time. Is there any other kind? Yes, the air I used to live was very dirty. Yeah, this, you can kind of like compare this to like the idea of what the Earth would be like in the future, like in most movies, how they always have the Earth look like a total shithole, more or less. Yeah, that's kind of what, that's what I took from this, you know. Even though I was back then I was a kid. Is that so? That is terrible. Maybe so. I really feel good. The air is not going anywhere, so breathe in as much as you like. Mr. Cloud, I need to go home first. Why don't you just walk around the village for a while? Okay, I'll do that. I'll be back soon. This is just terrible. I must find some means of getting back. I will start by asking the people in the village some questions. Oh, yeah, there's another great idea. Anyway, let's go into the menu here so I can take a stopping break, because I am going to continue doing more of this, even though I know that that's technically starting a Let's Play. But that's really what I want to do, is just go ahead and do like a few episodes of this, just show off everything I can possibly show off for this game. And I love how on the side of the screen it actually has the title of the game at all times, as if that's really necessary. But it is nice that they do that, you know, you gotta admit. But anyway, here, in the next episode we will explore the town and ask questions like Cloud wants us to do. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little taste of this game that it has to offer. And something really interesting will happen in the next episode. I'm sure you will find it very, very entertaining. Till then, everyone, bye.